Hello everyone. So I wanted to do a shoe and purse haul, but not all my shoes are here yet. I ordered some. So I was trying to think of what to do, and I was going through some stuff, and I opened my Empties drawer and realized it was stuffed to the rim. So I can't even really lift this. I filled this big bag from Blue Mercury up with all the stuff, and I thought, time for a spring Empties video so I can make room for new stuff. So I'm just gonna start pulling stuff out of the bag, and I'll let you know what I thought and would I get it again. So first thing is the AVEDA Brilliant Damage Control. This is what I use right when I get out of the shower. I spray it all through my hair to detangle and then to also do heat protection. All empty. It took me a while to get through this, and I'm already on my second bottle, so I'll just set that there. Yes, we will repurchase. I've been using this for about 5 years, I think, as my main shaving oil. This is the L'Occitane almond oil. It's in French, but it's basically almond shower oil, and it's empty. You can buy a bag, just like a big plastic bag, to refill it, so you don't have to keep repurchasing the hard plastic. I had a backup of the hard plastic, which I am now using. I'm almost done with that, and then I will actually order the big refill version because it's just more economical and environmentally friendly. Well, if you watched me for any length of time, you know I love this. This is the Colleen Rothschild Balancing Gel Cleanser. It is my daily morning cleanser, and oh, it just smells so good. First thing in the morning. I'm still using it, yet another one that's always gonna just get replaced. More bath stuff. This is the Laura Mercier Amber Vanilla Cream Body Wash. I got this in a holiday gift set with a few other things. I think you're gonna see some of that in this bag. And it's lovely. It smells like it says, Amber Vanilla. I am currently using the Colleen Rothschild, the new body wash. I think it's Honey Vanilla, I think is the scent. And it's actually very reminiscent of this as well. The Colleen Rothschild one, though, is much creamier and silkier and moisturizing on the skin. So great for wintertime. This, on the other hand, is just a pure, more of a gel form, and I love this one too, and come holiday season, I may get another one. This is actually not, this wasn't in the, this was the full size that I purchased. This is the Laura Mercier Amber Vanilla Eau Gourmand. It's like the eau de toilette spray of the Amber Vanilla, same as the Amber Vanilla. This actually inspired buying the gift set. This is a full-size version. A smaller one comes with the gift set. Okay, this one. This is the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. It's the big boy one with the pump. I ran through this, I ran out of this. This lasted me about 11 months, and I ran out of it in January, and I have to say I did not repurchase it. I kind of wanted to see what would happen to my skin if I stopped using it. And I did go through a period of some more breakouts than I usually had. And 2-3 weeks ago, they finally stopped. So it did keep acne at bay. I might go ahead and repurchase this, but now that my skin, I think, has evened out, we'll see how long that goes. If it starts acting up again, I'm gonna have to go get another one of these. More face stuff. This is the BIODERMA SENSIBIO H2O micellar water. I just keep buying more and more of this. I have another one already. I actually bought like a 2-pack with a travel size from Beautylish. I think that's one of the only places you can get it in the United States for a reasonable price, and the shipping is super fast. So highly recommend ordering from Beautylish. You also then know for sure that it is the actual brand of BIODERMA. Sometimes on Amazon, it's a little unclear. Okay, love this for self-tanning season, or actually year-round if you have dry, flaky skin. This is the Soap & Glory Flake Away. It is shea butter, sugar, and peach seed powder, and I use it to get dead skin off before I do self-tanning. Not sure if I'm gonna be doing self-tanning this year or not. I'm debating. So haven't repurchased it yet. I also do have the new body scrub that Colleen Rothschild came out with, and it's nice, but it has it's very moisturizing as well, and I'm concerned that that would, it's not supposed to leave any oil on your skin, but I feel like using that scrub before self-tanning, it might leave enough of a residue to interfere with the self-tanning. So this is a long way to say that if I decide to self-tan, I would repurchase this. I've purchased 2 or 3 of these before. Okay, this is just random. This is a candle that I burned up. It's from the TRAPP candle company, and it's the scent Fireside Pumpkin. There's just a tiny bit left, but not enough to keep burning because I think it'll crack the glass. Oh, it's a really good smell. And I will definitely get that again in the fall. Colleen Rothschild Clarifying Detox Mask. That's hard to say. Used almost all of it up, and then I kind of left the cover off and it dried up. There's just a tiny bit, and I already have the second one up and running. Now this is interesting. I know that I react poorly to glycolic acid, but my skin loves this, and until recently I was unaware there is glycolic acid in here. It's buried pretty far down on the ingredients list, so maybe that's how I get away with using this, but this has never affected my skin negatively, and I love this mask, especially as a spot treatment if something is acting up. So if you've been worried about using glycolic acid, if you're a little sensitive to it, I can assure you, because I have been using it for years, it does not affect me in this product. More Colleen Rothschild, the Radiant Cleansing Balm. Use it every night to wash my face after I've taken off my makeup, and yes, I already have a new one. I have goo on me. I will always have one, always, always, always. I love this one. This is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Glow. This is more of my regular shade. It's neutral 2, and it doesn't look like it, but it's completely empty, and I would definitely repurchase this. This is probably one of my top 5 most favorite foundations ever. It's just the most beautiful, luminous glow, skin-like finish, but it covers everything that needs to be covered, goes on beautifully, lasts as long as you need it to. It has SPF 21 in it. It's gorgeous. I still have shade N1 left, which is a little bit too light, but I can bronze myself up with it and make it work. I think I talked about this in my drugstore video. This is the Maybelline Dream Cushion in the shade 10. I believe they're discontinuing this because I can't find it on their website anymore, and the pad is so done that for the video application, I literally peeled this out and just pressed it to my skin to get any kind of residue left. There's not anything on my fingers even. It's done. It was great. Per usual, the company discontinued something that I love. Thanks, Maybelline. What is this? Another jar of the Radiant Cleansing Balm. Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. So I've been trying, I use a lot of makeup. Like, I think we are all aware of that. And so the Radiant Cleansing Balm does get everything off, but not every little bit of it, especially like just, I miss stuff. So I like a double cleanse just to make sure, clean skin, all that good stuff. So Dermalogica did send this to me, and I've used a couple other oils, and this one is still my favorite, the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. I'm trying another one that has been recommended by Dr. Dre, Haku, it's something from Amazon. It's actually from Japan. You get it on Amazon. And I like that a lot too. So price being what it is, I think I'd have to go with the Japanese version over the Dermalogica just by pure price. But I like this. I might recant the Japanese stuff into this because that container doesn't lock and this one does. So I might just keep that bottle. This is the Jo Malone Grapefruit Cologne. I've had this for quite a long time. I basically just used it up because I was worried it was gonna go off. It's a very spicy, kind of tangy grapefruit. It's not a sweet grapefruit smell, and it was really nice. I think if I were to get another Jo Malone scent, it would be a different one. This one's really good for summer though. I don't know, it is really nice. There's so many more I want to try though, so probably not. Another oil. This is the Kopari Coconut Oil Cleanser, I think. I mean, the writing is all washed off of this. I liked this. It had a rose scent to it. I really did like this. The container, not so much. This had a pink rubber bottom that kept falling off, so that was annoying. Compared to the Paula's Choice oil that I've used, the Japanese brand whose name escapes me, and the Dermalogica, I'd say this comes in number 3. I would not repurchase this. There's just too many other options that I like better. I love this stuff. This is from This Works. It's the Deep Sleep Pillow Spray. It's just I think it's a blend of a few scents, mostly lavender, and you spray it on your pillow before you go to sleep. It's supposed to help you fall asleep faster and a deeper sleep. I really think this works. Haha, this works, get it? And I think part of the reason it works is you literally are training your body over the period of days and weeks that you smell this scent, it means it's bedtime, go to bed. And I'm definitely repurchasing this. Oh, I just bought another one of these like last week. This is the AVEDA travel size of the Control Force hairspray. Love this hairspray. I like getting the travel size for a couple of reasons. One, I usually use this when I travel, and two, I don't use hairspray all that often, so I don't need a huge can of it. This hairspray is pretty strong. It's a firm hold, but what it's known for is it is humidity resistant. It also has UV filters. So when I travel, I go to Ole Miss, where my son goes to school. That's the University of Mississippi. It's a lot more humid there than it is here in San Antonio, and my hair just goes whoosh. I tried curling it today and put some stuff. I don't know. We're not going to talk about my hair. But if I were not in the state of Texas, if I were in Mississippi right now, I would have been spraying this like crazy. I just literally bought another one. I love this hairspray. All right, this is a tiny little mangled up tube from Colleen Rothschild. I'm thinking it's the Sheer Renewal Cream. Yes, this is my daily moisturizer in the morning. Love it. I always have backups. Like, I will just always keep repurchasing any Colleen Rothschild product. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 2. And I love it. One side is a very precise point for just getting in everywhere, and the other side is a nice little spoolie. And I go back and forth between this one and the Goof Proof, which is exactly the same concept. It's just a wider flat tip. Currently I'm using the Goof Proof. I'm filling in a lot more on the tail now, so I just like the big fat end so I can just kind of draw it on. But it's still, I feel like it still looks natural. I'm sure you will let me know if I am mistaken. Let's get through these Colleen Rothschild products. Face oil number 9. It's the last thing I put on at night. That's not true. It's the last thing of my skincare routine I put on at night before I put on Differin. We've talked about that. Putting on Differin last instead of before your moisturizer helps lessen the symptoms of dry, flaky, all the not great parts about Differin. So it's been working, I think, fairly well. So like that. This is one, I think this is the last of my Colleen Rothschild Empties. This is the Vitamin C Treatment Complex. This is what I use in the morning after I wash my face. I put this on, mix it with something that's coming up, and then I put on moisturizer. The thing that's coming up is this guy. This is the Paula's Choice Boost 10% AZELAIC Acid Booster. This has been so effective in fading my dark spots. And it has licorice and salicylic acid in it, which means it's safe enough. You can use it in conjunction with a vitamin A derivative like Differin, like Retin A. And I use this morning and night. And I have another one actually ordered and on its way to me as we speak. Yet another MAC Prep and Prime highlighting pen in the shade Radiant Rose. This is what I put on every day underneath my eyes first, pat that in, and then add a concealer of skin color over it just to brighten and cancel out darkness under my eyes. I've tried so many others, I keep going back to that. This is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer in the shade L12. This is the second one I bought, and I bought a backup of it. What's funny is it has a little cool gray tone to it, and I was just recently at Walmart buying makeup 2-3 weeks ago, and I picked up the next shade up, shade 3-4. I don't know why, but I was looking at it, I'm like, it doesn't look that darker. It just looks a little more yellow toned than this, and that is what I've been wearing nonstop for concealer on my face, not my under eyes. Okay, this is the Paul Mitchell Blonde Platinum Blonde shampoo. I would say I use this every other time I wash my hair, or used it, it's gone. I don't know that it's any better or different than any other purple tone shampoo. I don't even know where this came from. I think I bought it. I'm pretty sure I bought it. And it worked, I think, really well. It definitely brightened up my hair. I'm always fighting brassiness. My hair has warm undertones, and left to its own devices, I will have yellow-orange hair, and I want ash blonde hair. So this is like a happy medium. It helps fight that. So I'm currently using a Joico one, but like I said, I don't know if any one is better than the other. If you have any recommendations for a shampoo that cuts brassiness on blondes, please tell me in the comments below. Okay, the rest is makeup. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in shade 1. And I pretty much got rid of, well, it's very much, there you go. I used it up as much as I could. I could still probably run a little brush along the edges, but this is getting a little tricky, and so I just went and bought another one. So I have a new one sitting in my makeup box. Oh, this I loved. The Diorskin Forever, just the Forever one. I have it in the shade 15, which in hindsight, I'm probably a 10. 15 more in the summer, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they may have reformulated this. I'm a little scared to try it again because every time I like something and it gets reformulated, I end up hating it. But I really, really, really liked this foundation a lot. This was a really good one. And then the last empty, and I loved this. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. I'm trying to read the label, it's so worn. It's in the shade Diffuse Light. I mean, I could probably still get a little bit more out of this, but it's broken in the corner, and I feel like the next time I dip a brush in here, the whole thing's gonna shatter and get everywhere. I like this just fine. I used it more for setting under my eyes. I now use something else for setting under my eyes. I use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Loose Powder, and I have from Hourglass, not Ambient. From Hourglass, I have a different shade of this. I think it's Luminous Light that I like to use to set my makeup instead. So I would not necessarily repurchase this. It's nice. It just gives you a nice soft finish, but it's not particularly luminous. You're not going to be shiny. And it does have a yellow cast undertone to it, so it kind of cancels out some dullness in the skin. It's a nice powder, but I have so many others to play with. So that's it for the empties. That was a lot. I hope you're still here. Thank you so much for sitting through this video. I am looking forward to reading your comments and suggestions, especially on some of those foundations and shampoos. Can't wait to see what you suggest. You always have the best suggestions. Speaking of empties, I've been going through my stash, and I hadn't really been wearing this color, and I'm like, I need to use this before it goes bad. It's from Urban Decay. It is the shade Tryst. It is very red. It makes my teeth look really white though. Anyway, as I was saying, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I am definitely gonna look for those suggestions, so don't forget to leave them, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.